Is it even possible? Try to capture this on what I just said to fucking hay bales. Y'all should have heard what I was telling the fucking hay bales last night. Man, oh my God. Some of the stuff, I so wish you were there just to listen, observe. All right. I don't even know where to start, but what I just said is pretty good. I really, I don't. Just 10 seconds ago, I was fucking cursing. Well, I'm always cursing, but 10 seconds ago, I was mad as hell. So I'm tired of waking up at 1:30 in the morning, fucking with the pig trying to rip my arm off. All right, so there's been this recurring dream sometime. I'm just recalling this now. There's been several times I've had this little dream. I'm standing in this little like space, and a pig comes near me. He digs a little bit on this thing. I'm it's just the details are vague and it's hard to explain. So he comes in, he digs this thing, and he just goes back where he came from, right? But just now, it's weird. It's different now because the pig came in, did his little digging spot in the same spot, right? Did his little digging thing, but instead of turning and going away, he turned toward me and grabbed my arm, my right arm. It's like ripping on it. I'm like, and then I woke up fucking tripping out. I'm like, fuck. It wasn't a nightmare, I would say. It's just, I think it is actually, dreams are very symbolic, you'd say. So this is a very interesting symbol. So being that now out of the way, I woke up just sort of, something crawled up my ass, got a little panty in a twist, got my panties in a twist over eating too late. Because every time I fucking eat too late, or, I'm often served some meat, when bottling is happening and stuff, and you're busy and I can't focus on eating. We're fucking busy. And so when you get a minute, you shove some in or whatever. It's fucking. I'm still burping it up. I'm not. It's not nasty, but I'm tasting it, burping it, and I know that's what it is. This is why I'm having this weird dream, because I'm eating too late, and I've been tossing and turning since midnight. It's like 1:30 now. I did get a little bit of sleep. Now I'm up again, smoking the third cigarette since I laid down at like 10, which is late. Anyway, we quit, stopped about 9, 9ish, whatever, clean up stuff. But, it's nice to just fall right into bed after you've done, because 6:30, 7 o'clock milking comes early. So, see. So I'm sitting here bitching loosely. So many of these words I use very loosely and metaphorically. In my general speech, I'm loose and metaphorical with some of these things when I say it, just because it's sort of just, I've developed a way to be these hyper short punchline fucking words, because I know I got to get my thought out quick before I'm fucking interrupted by my mom particularly is what I'm referring to. It's so hard to get a word in edgewise sometimes in person, let alone on the phone when she can't hear very well. So it's just uber frustrating and a lifelong fucking challenge of mine to just try to communicate basic fucking things to most people, some people. Because there's no time to fucking think about stuff and maybe do a little pause and, actually think. So I resort to talking to the hay bales till fucking midnight. And it's fucking awesome shit. I wish it was recorded and people could just hear what, just would listen and observe without interrupt. Sometimes I don't want response. But I do. I do want response. I really enjoy other people most of the time. Sometimes a little hair crawls up my panties in a twist, and I don't fucking like some things. But, I get over it. And I realize, hey, you know what? I need other people. Goddamn, we need each other, man. We fucking need each other. Yeah. So anyway, what else could I say? Fucking, it's 6 minutes already. I barely fucking said anything. So I get it, happy being like, let's fucking, blah, 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 blah. We'll come back, blah, 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 blah. But I tire easily over frivolous things. I get easily, quickly fucking bored and tuned out and frustrated over frivolous things. I want things that are deep and metaphorical and wisdom and bring value and meaning and purpose to my fucking mental space. I'm always trying to bring the lessons out of traumas and shit that happen to me, especially traumas. But little things, even that happen. Little tizzies we'll have in the kitchen, or, even jokes or something. I'll laugh at them a couple, 2, 3 days later, sometimes. But especially the deeply impactful things that I'm drawing lessons out. And I think most musicians understand the importance, the vital importance of the pause. The pause, the space in between the notes. Without that, there's no notes. It's just a drone, fucking steady drone sound, or a rhythm that's too fast and you can't keep up. That's I'm not a musician, I'm not been a big musician, but I play the drums, so I got rhythm. I haven't just because I haven't played the guitar and stuff a lot, but I love it. And all the instruments, are just amazing. But anyway, so that pause and space in between the notes is just important. It just allows time for the breath to come. And when you're having with other people, it's a flow. You got to go back and forth. You flow. You say one thing and it triggers their thought to see, oh, I had this similar experience, or yes, this so you can relate to. But oftentimes it's to tell them about somebody else that years ago or the last week or whatever. It's kind of thing. I enjoy those to an extent, but if it doesn't bring me a punt, if it doesn't bring a, I'm trying to criticize sometimes too much. I think I'm just trying to say too many things. Not enough time to say it. So I hit the punchlines. I just bring just the quick. What's the bottom line, man? It's okay. Well, I'm frustrated and frivolous. I don't have short attention span for the frivolous, mundane. Of course, we got to do mundane stuff like, just, is the water's full. We talk about the farm and the animals. That's what I'm talking about. Mundane is world things that are in your world. Direct, chores and stuff or whatever. That's an example of what I'm talking about. Mundane. Frivolous is just fluff and entertainment. It doesn't really bring you know it's not, it doesn't really have a purpose. I mean, other than entertaining. So yeah, my tobacco is moist. Anyway, man, I have so much love and gratitude for this farm. It's taught me more in 2 months than I think there's just the more content and value of life lesson type things. This last 2 months, even if it ended tomorrow, this is like going to be just a very impactful, deep learning experience. And I hope it continues. And I'm really motivated to do whatever I can to really help it move forward. And as much as I despise the fucking money games, this whole money system, destroying men's souls, just stealing our fucking minds. I want to think of ways that we can because really we just got to harvest. There's thousands of pounds of blackberries falling on the ground right now, which could turn into millions of dollars of fucking, maybe not in 1 year, but possibly, if you made enough high specialty super fucking blackberry, syrups and fucking whatever jams and stuff that'll last for a year. You charge $10 a little jar or something, and there's 10,000 jars full of it that you fucking just did. Man, you'd have quite a few dollars, right? But there's at least a dozen things just off the top of your head, right? At this moment, that could be turned into things that are just resources to use. Things that are falling on the ground. We're feeding to the pigs. There's over 1,000 gallons of skim milk that we're just tossing away with 10 cows. If we had 20 cows, there's 2,000 to 3,000 gallons of skim milk that we're just, what, it's way, that'd be way more. We'd need way more pigs to fucking dispose of that stuff. But why are we feeding it to the pigs when we should be making the yogurts and it's cultured fucking whatever's, it's but it takes a process. It takes a little investment, but a process, a system that's set up, and then we can just take and dump the skim milk over in the fucking system and say, bloop, here, we'll make the stuff. So that's what the steps it takes. Probably some money, yes, invest in a little kitchen area equipment and stuff. Man, you have to build a separate, a better place to fucking process foods, items, and stuff. Shit, fucking, now that I'm thinking about it, process, yeah, fucking commercial type kitchen, inspected things, all the stainless steel stuff. Tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds, if you're building it all from scratch. God, can't we just wing something together that's acceptable and then slide it in at the farmer's market? And it's like, yeah, it's fucking, I mean, but take care of it. Don't be irresponsible and make it tainted with shit and dirt. It's fucking, you're not gonna build a good reputation that way. You don't have to be stupid. I'm just saying there's ways you can slide around all the fucking red tape and bullshit to make a few fucking dollars for yourself. And that's the only reason all that red tape bullshit exists is because fucking morons do that kind of shit. Half-assedly fucking stupid. Anyway. Living the dream, baby. I'm living the dream. Pigs is trying to rip my arm off. I'm gonna be looking at them pigs a little bit different tomorrow. Be like, stay away from me. But they would, I swear, they literally would. If you laid in their pen, they'd fucking start eating you. That's not a joke. That would happen.